Welcome along to another edition of BalloonTube with myself, Graham Lee, and this is a little advert really, just to tell you a couple of things. I do run the Balloon Forum, which is balloonchat.co.uk. Over there there's over 120 step-by-step tutorials if you'd like to have a look. We've got all the tutorials up on BalloonTube to have a look at. And if you are in the UK and would like to purchase some balloons, we do have an online shop, which is balloonartwholesale.co.uk. Hopefully that'll be coming up here, and hopefully Balloon Chat's come up as well for the details there. And if you would like to support us a little bit, that would be very much appreciated to keep the BalloonTube running, and also to keep Balloon Chat online as well. And so I've signed up to buy me a coffee /myballoonart. And there you can, if you wish, buy us a coffee or two, and it helps us to keep the tutorials going. So that's the end of the advert, and here we go with the main feature for this month. So it's bye from me, cheerio, here comes the main feature. Quick Graham, get out of it, bye. Welcome along to BalloonTube, and here we go with the design, and it's going to be the love heart. Here we go. Now this design, I come up with it about 3.5 years ago, so you can see I'm really quick at getting them out there, aren't I? So this is what we're going to explain. Now this is out of a 260. You can upsize it if you wish, and this is out of a 350. Oh, not quite sure if you can get it in there, can you? But anyway, you see the idea. I'm going to make this one in a second. All right, I'm going to make the smaller one, and then I've also got it. Oh, better get that out the way of the light. This one is a variation. This one I'm not going to explain, but hopefully with the other ones. This 350 is from one side of here, and then there's a 6-petal flower here, and then two 260s wrapped around. So by the time I've explained the other two, if you wanted to make it this way, all right, I'm sure you can work it out. So you fully inflate a, it would be better to show you the base really first, but anyway, oh yeah, let's start with the base, because you can see these are well planned. So for the base, and again, I've been doing it in white, but it does look quite nice in red as well, so you might want to choose a colour. I've got about 7 fingers uninflated, all right, and I do a small 1-finger bubble, and then I do 6 3-finger fold twists. So you measure it up, it's a 3-finger fold twist. I push the 1-finger bubble through, make sure that's nice and secure, and then every time I do a fold twist I squeeze it, make it a little bit softer, and then either by eye or measure it. There we go. So there's your second 3-finger fold twist, squeeze the air again, and we're just going to do it probably by eye. There you go. So this will be the 4th one, but don't forget to always squeeze the air along a little bit, just make it a little bit softer. This is number 5, and then squeeze the air. Number 6, there you go. Wrap that around a few times, deflate this in your favourite method, and I've left my scissors over on that side. There you go, and I'll put those there. So tie that up. Just wrap that round a few times, make sure it's nice and secure, and cut off the excess. Now the 1-finger bubble that's underneath, let's try and get these to look more like a flower. Right, so the 1-finger bubble, it helps to secure it underneath, and I normally get the knot and just pull it up into the fold twist, just to, it turns it into a pinch twist. I'm sure you can't see, but it does, all right? Now you get your 260, all right, fully inflate it, so it really is a firm 260, and then as you can see it really is fully inflated, and you've got to push the air down so that you get a little bit of excess there, so you can tie that in a knot, all right? So this is, you know, you think to yourself, oh, this is tight, it could pop, but you need a nice, it needs to be really fully inflated. Have I mentioned it needs to be fully inflated? What's another word to say for that? I don't know, never mind. Right, so we end up like this, right? you then put the knots from the pinch twist side and push those through the 6-petal flower to the top. Alright, now once they're to the top, I turn that round a couple of times, twist it in, make sure that it's nice and secure, and there we go, and that's going to look like this. Right, now you need a 160, and I've got 4 fingers uninflated on it. There you go, 4 fingers uninflated. You need 2 1 finger or 1.5 finger pinch twists. Those 2, well, I don't know if you can see I've got the balloon under my arm there, but we'll be okay. So the knot goes around the second twist, and then that goes over the top. Or in case I forget, if there is a subscribe button down here somewhere, if you could hit that, or perhaps tell a few friends about BalloonTube, that would be very much appreciated. So 2 pinch twists there, and then you need 3, it's a 12-finger bubble, so I'll use 3, 1, 2, 3, there you go. And then that goes around the 2 pinch twists. Alright, now you can do 1 and then slide this on, or you can do the second loop on that, but I'm going to just slide this on to show you. So you just push this up like this, and then that was going to slide on. It should be a nice tight snug fit, and you want about 4 fingers pushed through. Alright, then we have a 1 finger bubble on this side, a 1.5 finger bubble that you're going to pinch twist. So these 2 go together. Hopefully you can see that. And, oh no, right, 1.5 finger bubble just come undone there. Put that back in. And then I do another 12 finger bubble, so 4 a 12 finger bubble, and that goes nice and tight, wrapped around, back to that pinch twist. So wrap that in to make sure it's nice and secure. And round you go a couple of times. And then the 1 finger spacer bubble between the 2 loops, I do like to put another 1 finger spacer bubble in, and that one goes around the top 2 pinch twists. So just for safety really, and that's all you need on that. And then get rid of this in your favourite method, but don't use your teeth whatever you do, that's terrible. Right, there we go, and that'll end up like this. And now what you've got to do is just turn the top section back towards you. So just turn it back towards you, hold it against your chest, and this is the bit where it does fight you until you get it exactly in the right position, and then it just stays there. So now I'm hoping I've not got to fight it for about 5 minutes on camera, but it looks like I might have to. Hang on, let's see if we can do it. If we can, because once it holds there, it does it sort of sticks. There you go. It sort of oh, he says it's not quite. It's nearly there. You just have to push it against your chest and get the shape of the heart, and it will. There you go. And, oh, it still needs to just be gently. The 260 inside the 2 loops, you just have to gently manipulate those around a little bit. So there we go. And, I'm probably being a bit too fussy for the camera on that really. I just wanted to, and one of those hearts is a slightly different shape, isn't it? So you do have to just, there we go. So it ends up looking a little bit like this. You know, obviously, because I'm doing the camera, it would take me a bit longer when you want it to look, but that's not too bad, is it? So we just go with that. He said not too bad as he starts trying to make it look a bit nicer. There you go. So that's it, and your pinch twister at the back hidden up. So and roughly a 4 finger bubble underneath those 2 fold twists ends up nice. And sometimes I do put a little flower here, or a little 160 teddy bear. That looks quite nice as well. So just give you some ideas. So that's out of the 260. So for the larger heart, you're going to need 2. Forgot there. 350s. 2 350s. There's 6 finger fold twists. right? And you can't get out of one 350. Two 350s for the shape of the heart, and two oh, bit of fluff there. Two 160s for around the centre there. We do four. Or large fold twists, I suppose they are, aren't they? Alright, so just to save a bit of time, I've already made up the base. Alright, so that's just, as I said, inflate the 350 white, leave about 6 to 8 fingers uninflated, and make 3, my mind's gone blank, yeah. Make 3 6-finger fold twists from each white. Alright, and don't forget the pinch twist at the bottom. That just helps to set it all. Now, I've got loads of fluff on my balloons at the moment. Anyway, so what you do, you get your 2 350s, fully inflate them, make sure they're nice and firm, the balloons. Obviously when you inflate them, one's bound to be slightly longer than the other, so you do have to measure them up and you know, let a little bit of air out of one so they're roughly the same size. So and then tie these together. And yeah. Right, then you from the side where the pinch twist is, make sure your knot is in the centre, and then okay, getting both of them caught up here. I need slightly bigger room, so you've got to fold this between your flower petals. There we go. It's like 3D attacking you there. And once I've got them through there, I do twist these around a couple of times just to so they sit in place. I was twisted around out of shot there, wasn't I? Sorry about that. There we go. Right. So end up like this. Now when you measure them, again, these are pretty good. If one is slightly a little bit longer than the other, just run the balloon through your hand, the shorter one, and that will just stretch it a little bit and make it so they're roughly about the same size. All right. So you then get your drop the other one on the floor there. You get your 160, and you need 4 fingers uninflated. All right. You do 2 one finger bubbles. And make these into pinch twists. Right, well, I say one, it could be 1.5 finger bubbles, so the knot goes around the second one, and you go over the top with the knot, and gives you 2 pinch twists, and then squeeze the air a little bit. You need 16 fingers, so 4 hands. Well, that's 4 of my hands, and that you may need it to be slightly bigger depending on the size of your hands, doesn't it, and your fingers, etc. Stop waffling, Graham. Show them what you're doing. Right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and you the twist will go back into the pinch twist. All right, and then just to show you what I do here, I'll do it. Normally I put this over the 350, but I think it'll be a bit clearer. So you do a 1 finger spacer bubble, then a 1.5 finger bubble, which we're going to pinch twist. So twist these 2 together over this way. When you're twisting it, just gently pull it this way. It's just saves a little bit of friction on the balloon. Squeeze the air again, and you want another 16, 1, 2, 3, 16 finger bubble. And then that will go around the pinch twist. Right. And then I also, when you've got your 1 finger spacer bubble, I do another 1 finger spacer bubble just to secure it a little bit better, just in case one does deflate. Wrap that around a couple of times, and then deflate that in your favourite method. There you go. Got my scissors. Right, now we're going to slide this over the 350, and I always have the double pinch twist at the top. All right, so here we go. This is going to be a snug fit. So get hold of the other one, and we'll try and do it. Quite tricky to do it to camera as well. Anyway, and what about between a 4 and 6 fingers sticking through. So there we go. There we go. I'll leave it at that for the moment, and we'll see how we get on. All right. So I've just seen me the spacer bubble has just slipped out of the pinch twist. So put that back in. Always do that a few times to make sure it is secure and it never untwists. So there we go. Right. then we get your other 160 and attach that to the bottom pinch twist here. You then do your spacer bubble. The one finger spacer bubble. I'm not sure you can about to see right now. I'm looking through a lot of red. Another 1.5 finger pinch twist. 16 fingers, measure around. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then wrap that nice and secure all the way around, so it's a nice snug fit. And twist it into the pinch twist. There we go. Just go around a couple of times so it's nice and secure. Then another 1 finger spacer bubble, 1.5 finger pinch twist, and your last 16 finger, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And again, wrap that nice and secure all the way around. And I'm not sure if I said earlier about hitting the subscribe button or not, so if you could do that and perhaps tell a few friends about BalloonTube, that would be very much appreciated. So once you've got your last one round, don't forget on the bottom two now, I do a 1 finger spacer bubble back to the pinch twist and then another one, so that there's always 2 spacer bubbles between the 4-fold twist. Right, so we'll just do a 1 finger bubble there. One more 1 finger bubble. It just helps to secure it all into place. There. And then deflate that balloon in your favourite method. Whatever you do, don't use your teeth. There you go. Right. I'll deflate that. So, and, get rid of the excess. Now then. Is the 350 heart going to go into shape a little bit easier? So just twist it towards yourself and that, and there we go. And it's sort of, oh, look at that, that wasn't too bad, was it? So that's a lot easier than the smaller one we just done. They just, it's funny how sometimes you do fight and struggle with them, other times they just lock into place. And once it locks into place, there you go. And you can have a look. You know, this I think is probably a little bit too long, isn't it? So that's a 6 finger. So you might want to just pull that down a little bit. If you do, just to get the shape, what you think looks nice. It's sometimes when you're to here, you do have to the 350s. You have to just gently turn them around when they're inside the 160, because that then just helps them to sit in place. I'm not quite sure if you can quite see that, can you? There you go. So anyway, that's it. So hope this is of use to you. I'm just going to pick the smaller one up that fell on the floor. I was going to just pick it up from the side here, you see, but it's dead on the floor. So wait me a second, I'll be back. There you go. Did you miss me? So here we are. So you can see they're quite a drastic difference in size. But with this, with the smaller one, I sometimes put a flower here. Oh, it's a bit of, hang on, let's put that out of the way. So there you go. So with the smaller, I put a flower here. And sometimes a 160 little teddy bear. Alright, so that's that one. There's the big one. So thanks very much for watching, and we might see you again sometime. Alright, there you go. Cheerio. Bye.